What up, Boxing World? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in the industry. Be sure to watch the whole video to get max value out of it, and please sub to my channel and find ways to get paid. Let's get the small business out the way first. I'll make sure y'all come in the door, like, comment, subscribe, and please share this video to the world so we can bring more value to the sport we all love. And that's boxing, baby. Let's get straight to it. We headed to the heavyweight division where undefeated WBC, the baddest man, the king of the heavyweight division, Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And, he's making headlines once again. And I'm going to just keep this video as short and concise as possible, man. Listen, Tyson Fury's in deep trouble, man. He's in deep, deep trouble. I need y'all to follow me for 1 minute, okay? Y'all remember when Miguel Cotto fought Manny Pacquiao and that fight was stopped? And I believe it was stopped in the 11th. And, Manny Pacquiao, man, he destroyed Miguel Cotto. I mean, he literally ripped Miguel Cotto's face to shreds. Y'all remember that? When Miguel Cotto, his face looked like a cheese pizza with extra sauce on it. Y'all remember that? Extra sauce and pepperoni. Right? I know y'all remember that. Don't worry. Look at the video now. Take a look at it. That's Miguel Cotto's face right there. Large pizza with extra sauce and pepperoni. Right? So, Miguel Cotto's face, the reason for that, right? I need y'all to follow me on this one. The reason Miguel Cotto's face looked like that is because just a couple of fights before that, Antonio Margarita, he was cheating and he had those illegal hand wraps. And Nazir Richardson, shout out to him. He discovered that Antonio Margarita had illegal hand wraps, in his gloves, right? And you remember he battered and bruised Miguel Cotto, and Cotto, of course, got down on one knee, and that was it. It was over with after that, right? So what am I saying? I'm saying that Miguel Cotto was never the same fighter after he fought Margarita, right? Well, karma's a bitch, and tables do turn. So let's flip the pendulum on the other side, right? Now, when Manny Pacquiao fought Antonio Margarito, now that probably had to be one of the most fascinating boxing performances I have ever seen from a guy in the welterweight division. I think they had a catch weight in that fight. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Manny Pacquiao destroyed Antonio Margarito's face, man. He literally ripped Antonio Margarito's face to shreds, man. It just seems like he had knives or razors in his gloves, or like Wolverine. He just slashed Antonio Margarito's face to bits, man. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember how Antonio Margarito's face looked after that fight? Oh, don't worry, I got y'all. You know what I mean? Look at the screen right now. That's what Manny Pacquiao did to Antonio Margarito's face. And moving right along, follow me on this one. When Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarita had their rematch, what did Miguel Cotto do? He went straight for that eye, right? And he destroyed Antonio Margarito. You remember the lead up to that fight? Antonio Margarito was getting checked, and Manny Pacquiao busted his face and eyes up so bad that he was almost blind in one of his eyes. He had to get all these special New York commissions, and in other words, he had to get some special therapy and special care in order to take on Miguel Cotto in that rematch. And Miguel Cotto, shouts out to Miguel Cotto, man. You know what I'm saying? He came back and he destroyed Antonio Margarito's eye, and Antonio Margarito never fought again, right? So moving right along, we got Kell Brook, right? All these examples, y'all, I need y'all to follow me on this one. We got Kell Brook. Kell Brook did one of the most ballsy, but one of the most stupidest things I've seen in recent memory when it comes to the sport of boxing, when he moved all the way up to take on GGG in the middleweight division. Y'all remember that? And Kell Brook came out and had it, did his thing, woo, woo, woo. And GGG just came on and just overpowered him. Y'all remember? He destroyed Kell Brook's eye. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook was patting at that eye, and they wound up, stopping the fight, waving a white towel. Right? Kell Brook was never the same fighter after that. You can even say that fight with GGG did him more damage than when Kell Brook got stabbed in that incident out in the UK. I need y'all to follow me on this one, man. So what happened to Kell Brook? Kell Brook ended up fighting Errol Spence, and what did Errol Spence do? He went straight for that eye, destroyed that eye, and Kell Brook wound up quitting in the 11th round. And I'm not calling Kell Brook a quitter. I actually have a lot more respect for Kell Brook in my heart than I do Antonio Margarito or a lot of other fighters in that same condition. But, Kell Brook, he did what he could. He was seeing double. Errol Spence went after that eye, and it was a strategy that worked. Now, I gave y'all 3 crystal clear prime examples of fighters whose eyes been damaged and they were never the same fighters again. Now we fast forward to today in the heavyweight division. Now Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder has a nice sweet target on Tyson Fury's face. Y'all remember when Otto Wallen opened up that bad cut on Tyson Fury's eye? Well, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is letting it be known that that's the target he's aiming for. Right? So now you have this guy with all this velocity, all this power. He just has that Thanos right hand, and he's going to target Tyson Fury's eye and his face. Now, once that cut starts to open up, and he gets blood in his eye, dog, and he can't see, right? He was just trying to be the best that he could be. And he got this dude trying to take his life away, right? Tyson Fury, man, he's in danger. I just don't know how to put it to y'all. I mean, to simplify this video as much as I possibly can is that Tyson Fury is in danger. Red alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. In danger. Right? Intruder alert. Straight up. Bring the alarm. Right? On every level imaginable, Tyson Fury's in trouble. And then when you factor in Tyson Fury's, on stage antics, y'all remember how he came out that fight, right? Living in America, right? He had the whole James Brown jig, right? Coast to coast, right? Yeah, I feel good. Had James Brown and all that stuff, doing his best Apollo Creed impression. Y'all remember that, right? Okay, so you know what happened to Apollo Creed in that fight, right? 5 minutes after that, right? If he dies, he dies. So I don't know if that was some kind of premonition for Tyson Fury or whatever, but I mean, this guy has this death wish. It seems like he wants to go out just like Apollo Creed did when he fought the Russian. I need y'all to follow me on this one, man. Tyson Fury is talking just like how Apollo Creed was talking in Rocky IV leading up to that fight, right? And Apollo Creed didn't want Rocky to stop the fight because he wanted to die in the ring. Not saying God forbid, but that's how Tyson Fury is talking, if y'all follow what I'm saying. And now, Deontay Wilder has this target that he can open up Tyson Fury's eye, and he gets blood in his eye, and then you got all this extra velocity you can't see, right? So all I'm saying is this, man, is that if Tyson Fury comes in the ring with that approach that he wants to stand in front of Deontay Wilder and try to knock him out, but here's this man we already know from all the examples that I laid out to y'all, that Tyson Fury is in deep trouble if Deontay Wilder gets a hold to that eye, right? So anyway, I'm summing this one up. It's a lot of great energy coming out of Deontay Wilder's camp. You got Coach Cuz, you got Coach J, you got the great Mark Breland. Boxing Voice has done a phenomenal job, following along in that training camp. And you also had Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach, from Miami. Very smart guy. Forgive me, I don't remember his name, but blessings to that brother. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is in deep, deep trouble, man. And this ain't no flash in the pan thing. All that extra weight is going to slow Tyson Fury down. And Deontay Wilder, as the fight evolves and continues to move on, Deontay Wilder, he gets better and better and better as time goes on. And can y'all imagine if Tyson Fury's eye opens up early on in that fight? Oh my God, bro, that's going to be a terrible, terrible, terrible situation for Tyson Fury, right? And that fight can end very early. So of course, y'all already know from my previous videos, I'm taking a Bronze Bomber by knockout. I'm already in the process of placing 2 bets, right? I'm telling you what it is right now. I'm putting 250 down on Deontay Wilder in a unanimous decision is because there's a great possibility that Deontay Wilder can outbox Tyson Fury and win that fight by unanimous decision. And I'm putting another 250 down on Deontay Wilder by knockout in less than 10 and a half rounds. Well, anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Please share this video to the world. It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in the industry. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comment area. And I'm moving on to the next one, baby. It's E with Boxing Profits 100.